Hi, Spicewood kiddos. Today we are going to read a book called The Most Magnificent Thing, and it was written by Ashley Spires. So here we go. The Most Magnificent Thing. It says, this is a regular girl. Let's see it a little bit better. And her best friend in the whole wide world. They do all kinds of things together. They race, they eat, they explore, they relax. They look like they're having a lot of fun. They make things, and he unmakes things. So look at this beautiful sculpture she built, and he pulled out a stick, and then it all fell down. One day, the girl has a wonderful idea. She is going to make the most magnificent thing. Oh my gosh. What will it be? She knows just how it will look. She knows just how it will work. All she has to do is make it. And she makes things all the time. Easy peasy. Look at this. She drew out her plans. First, she hires an assistant. I think she's going to let her sweet puppy dog best friend be her assistant. Next, they gather supplies and they set up somewhere to get to work. So they're getting out of the way. Look at all the things she's gathered for her most magnificent thing. She's getting to work. It says she's out of the way. Does it look like she's out of the way? No, she's in the middle of the sidewalk. The girl tinkers and hammers and measures while her assistant growls and chews. So she's starting to build things, and look, he's being super helpful. When she is finished, she steps back to admire her work. She walks around one side. Her assistant examines the other side. It doesn't look quite right. Her assistant picks it up and gives it a shake. It doesn't feel right either. Oh no, he gives a little shake. They are shocked to discover that the thing isn't magnificent or good. It's even sort of okay. It's really all wrong. And the girl tosses it aside and gives it another go. So she knows sometimes it doesn't work out well the first time. So no problem, she says, we'll try again. She smooths and wrenches and fiddles, and her assistant circles and tugs and wags. Sounds like he's really helpful, huh? So she's getting it together. When she is finished, she stands up and takes a long look at it. Her assistant gives it a nudge with his paw. The thing is still wrong. Oh no. So she decides to try again. Good attitude, good power of yet, right? She's like, nope, not magnificent yet. The girl saws and glues and adjusts. She stands and examines and stares. She's looking at it. She twists and tweaks and fastens. She fixes and straightens and studies. Okay, she's doing amazing building job. She tries all different ways to make it better. She makes it square. She makes it round. She gives it legs. She adds antenna. She makes it fuzzy. She makes it long, short, rough, smooth, big, and small. One even smells like stinky cheese. But none of them are magnificent. These are really cool looking things. Her hard work attracts a few admirers, but they just do not understand. They can't see the magnificent thing that she has in her mind. So here she is in the middle of the sidewalk, and she gets mad. She's kept a pretty good attitude this whole time, but she gets mad. The angrier she gets, the faster she works. She smashes pieces into shapes and she jams parts together. She pummels the little bits in. So she's getting kind of mad. She's getting frustrated. She's kind of banging. Her hands feel too big to work. Her brain is too full of all of the not right things. So she's getting very frustrated, and that's not really helping her, is it? If only the thing would just work. Oh, she looks really super frustrated right now. Crunch. Oh no. So she's going so quickly that she accidentally stabs something like on her finger. It says the pain starts in her finger and it rushes up to her brain and then she explodes. It is not her finest moment. She's done such a good job of being really patient and trying again up until now. But, oh my gosh, she just had it and she hurt herself. So now she's really upset. Look at that. I am no good at this. I quit, she said. Oh no. She's kept such an awesome attitude. Let's see. Her assistant suggests a walk. Oh, so her assistant so far hasn't been super helpful, really. But this is the first really helpful thing he's done. He said, let's take a little break, right? Sometimes we need a little break when we're feeling frustrated. It's not much help at first. Look, there she's still looking so upset. He met a friend. Oh, and they started to play, and that gave her a little giggle. But before long, she started to feel different. Now look, oh, they even went to get a little treat. Bit by bit, the mad gets pushed out of her head. They stroll along, and she comes along all of the first wrong things that she made. The bad feelings are about to start all over again. And then she notices something surprising. There are some parts of the wrong things that are really quite right. The bolts on one, the shape of another, the wheel to seat ratio of the next. There are all sorts of parts that she likes. So she's noticing something good about each one of them. None of these are the right one, but certain things about each one are going to help her make what she's trying to make. By the time she reaches the end of the trail, she finally knows how to make the most magnificent thing, and she gets to work. She works carefully and slowly, tinkering and hammering and twisting, fiddling and gluing and painting. Her assistant makes sure that there are no distractions. Look at this. He's chasing off the squirrel. So this little man says, this is the perfect thing to ward off bears. And this woman is picking it up and says, this will stop that leak. Maybe they have something that's leaking at their house, like a sink or a faucet. And this little boy said, this one is all wet. Ew, gross. The afternoon fades into evening, and finally she finishes. She alerts her assistant. Look, it looks like he was taking a nap. Oh my gosh, he wasn't being a very good protection dog, was he? The pair of them take a long look. It leans a little bit to the left, and it's a little heavier than expected. The color could use a bit of work too, but it is just what she wanted. They climb aboard, and they take it for a spin. They are not disappointed. It really is the most magnificent thing. So look, I'm going to hold it up so you can see close. She made a scooter, and look on her scooter. There is a little sidecar for her assistant, her puppy dog. So, the most magnificent thing. Thanks for listening.